Hello and welcome to Nimble Capital Group. My name is Mike Angelo. This introductory video is going to help you just understand a little bit more about us, our background, a little bit about where we came from and why we're in this space. We are focused on building long-term generational wealth for our investors, and we do that by finding really great opportunities that we want to bring to you and share in the opportunity, the upside, and the profits of those opportunities. I'm going to share my screen here in just a minute and just give you guys a little bit of background about our website. It's a great resource to look at and some spaces to look and understand a little bit more about who you're going to be speaking with when you do get a chance to jump on one of our calls. So I'm going to share my screen here, and you're going to get a chance to see exactly what we do. So if you go to www.nimblecapitalgroup.com, we are very focused on multifamily. We're doing development. We do have a couple of retail developments and a single family development that we pivoted into. That's where the Nimble Capital part comes from, but we really want to focus primarily on multifamily. So just scrolling down here, why did we get into this? The same reasons that you're interested in investing. Massive tax benefits, passive cash flow, of course, long-term appreciation, and really, real estate is an excellent, stable investment. It has outperformed the S&P 500 if you're investing in stocks, which we all do. And I'll tell you, my background, came from the corporate world, where all I knew as far as building long-term wealth or preparing for retirement was really focused on my 401k. And the only options I had in those 401ks was, again, the stock market, right? Mutual funds. Real estate really opens the door on much greater returns, long-term stability. And, now that I'm active in the space, obviously we get some additional tax benefits, which our investors also get with too. So let's talk about this. There's a great video on what syndication actually is. I'm not going to get into that, but the very basic explanation is we are pooling our funds together. So we're crowdfunding in a way. All of our resources and your resources, your capital, we focus on finding the opportunity, putting the deal together, getting it under contract. We do spend our own capital to do that and secure it. And then we invest alongside our investors in every project that we have. That shows you, or should show you, that we are equally invested in making sure this works. But on top of that, we do take on a great deal of risk. We are signing on the debt, meaning we sign on the loan. You as the investor do not need to do that. You have zero exposure to any of the other issues that could come about in any investment. Your risk, which again, it is not risk-free. There is always risk in investing, and all investments have some inherent risk. So your investment is your capital, but that's really it. All of the other liabilities, again, the debt, any other potential issues that can happen with the property, those all fall on the general partners, the GPs. You, the limited partner, the LP, is really just focused on your capital. Let me dive in a little bit more. You'll see here as you scroll down some of our current portfolio that we have in place, and you can dig in and look at each one of these sites. They will take you to the current projects or the current projects websites. Where I would like to go to is about us. Just again, really important to understand where we come from, what our mission is. And again, if I had known about these types of opportunities 20 years ago, I would have done it. I personally didn't know. And as soon as I found out that these are opportunities that I could participate in, our mission is really to spread that word and get as many folks involved and understand what they're looking to invest in, but really give them other options that are not always available to everybody. So we primarily focus on B and C class assets across the Southwest. So New Mexico, Texas, Arizona. We're based here in Arizona. Really, our goal is to add value. So we want to improve the lives of our tenants, the space that they live in, but at the same time provide excellent returns for our investors. And when we say returns, there's two real levers of returns. One is your cash flow, or your cash on cash, as they say. So these are monthly or quarterly returns that you're earning on your capital. And then the equity. So once the properties are sold, there's an equity event. That equity check goes back to you along with the original principal. So there's different ways that you can earn a return on your investment. We talked a little about changing lives. Again, long-term growth is we want to better the communities that we invest in. So far we've invested approximately $60 million in different assets that are under our management. Our team has raised about $14 million of equity, investor equity, during the last 4 years. And so, again, we're really excited to be a part of your conversation and possibly your investment journey. You can see a little bit more about Michael and myself, and then our strategic partners that are here. What I would encourage you to do is really spend some time on this free resource section, as well as the FAQ. The FAQ is going to answer a lot of very high-level questions, but also some entry-level questions as well. As far as what is syndication, what are some of the different questions that you're going to have. We're happy to go through those with you and review those, but it's a good chance to get to understand some of those at a first-time level if you've never been in. We have some of our webinars, our podcasts are there that Michael and I have been featured guests on, as well as investor education. So we really like this one. We've done a series of small videos If you also jump on our YouTube page, you'll see some of these same videos along with another little bit more content that talks through some of the pieces that we'll be speaking with you about. Thank you again for watching this video, and we are looking forward to speaking with you. Have a great day.